What's going on, my friends? My name is Joe, and welcome back for episode 15 of the Town Hall 12 free-to-play series. Today, we are over in Paradox Enigma, and today should also be day one of the Clan War Leagues for most of you guys out there if you started when it first populated. Now, in this clan, I am not an elder, nor am I a clan leader, so I cannot look at their war map. That's unfortunate, but it's okay. Today's topic, we're going to talk about a Town Hall 12 army that you can use against maxed out Town Hall 13s to secure a very nice 2-star attack, because a lot of you guys out there are going to probably be sitting in one of those situations where you got a maxed out Town Hall 13, the Town Hall's in the center of the village, and you're just trying to figure out how to get the 2-star, right? It's okay though, we got one for you today. YK has a couple of attacks that he's posted of his favorite army in Legends League, and when you think about Legends League, most of them are maxed out Town Hall 13s with center place Town Halls, and YK is just a Town Hall 12 like I am. So let's go ahead and jump into this first attack, that way we can take a look at the army first. Now, a quick little note for you guys, if you would like to see these armies before the videos go live on YouTube, be sure to check me out on Amazon GameOn and follow me on there, because I post replays of this stuff well before they ever get showcased on YouTube. Just want to throw that out there for you. So the army that we're going to be using today is mostly baby dragons. Baby dragons are very unique. You can use them for farming, you can use them for trophy pushing, and you can use them in Clan War and Clan War Leagues. Now, the rest of our army is the Battle Blimp. Now, most players might say you could use the Yeti Blimp because that's very popular and it's very good to take down Town Hall 13s and Town Hall 12s, or the Battle Blimp that has the sneaky goblins inside. But there's one downside to those other ideas in the Yetis and the sneaky goblins, is the fact that they cannot take down other things around the Town Hall. This is where your super wizards come into play, or the blizzard, if you will. And so we're going to start out down here in the bottom side of this base, and we're going to target the Town Hall first. The Lava Hound is going to block for the Battle Blimp. You want to get that Battle Blimp as close to the Town Hall as possible and drop an invisibility spell, followed up by a rage spell. These things are a must. The invisibility spells are going to be used to keep the super wizards invisible and allow them to do damage to multiple defenses around this zone. They're going to destroy the Eagle artillery. But something else that I want to point out to you is that they also do damage across this center compartment and take out, or almost take out, this scatter shot right here. So this is where the earthquake spell and your lightning spells are going to come into play. And so YK is going to finish off that scatter shot by dropping the invisibility spell, or the earthquake spell.
Oh my goodness, Joe, get it together, bud.
Dropping the earthquake spell, he's going to get a nice radius on this, destroy the scatter shot, as well as doing damage to the Inferno Tower, the Wizard Tower, the Expo, and the air defense. Now, the lightning spells are also going to be used to finish off these defenses, and remember that you can no longer take out the clan castle, but he does destroy multiple buildings in that range, basically freeing it up for his heroes to work. So then we're going to drop a Yeti down here on the right side of the village, backed up by the Barbarian King. And so what we're trying to do is move this queen inside the village, and then he's going to use his baby dragons on the outside of the village. So we got 2 ice golems, super wall breaker, queen, grand warden, and king, and they're going to work into range of the clan castle. So inside of the clan castle, we got witches, Valkyrie, poison spells going to be dropped, as well as the death of the ice golem, which is going to freeze those troops in range of the poison spell. Works out great, right? So this king is going to be working on the witches as well as the skeletons. His ability will be used, and then the queen and the grand warden are going to work with the king down towards the bottom side of this base. Now, eventually the queen is going to split off. We're going to see a balloon drop looking for seeking air mines, and then the baby dragon is going to be dropped to do damage and pick up buildings and percentage around the outside of the base. The same thing is going to happen on the bottom side of this village with the 3 baby dragons, and then baby dragons are going to basically be sprinkled all the way around the village to pick up, oh my gosh, Joe, what is going on today? To pick up the 2nd star. tower. That is so important. You're going to save those baby dragons to the point where you can really just kind of pick up on the percentage necessary to secure that second star. So you can see why YK is so successful in the Clan War Leagues as well as in Legends League. So we got baby dragons and archers being used. The archers are going to do damage and kind of distract for the baby dragons to work, and he's going to finish out this attack with at least 90%. I think it's 92. I can't remember exactly. 89 and 90 right there when this baby dragon takes down that elixir storage. 91, and then that archer tower is going to fall. 92. So outstanding attack here by a YK, but every single attack is just like this. Starting out with the battle blimp, destruction of the town hall, as well as multiple defenses around the town hall, and then followed up with the use of the earthquake spell and lightning spells, and then basically getting the second star with the rest of the army. Now, when we look at these bases, you got to think about where to bring the battle blimp in, right? Because that's a question that a lot of players out there ask. They're looking at the bases and they're like, I don't know where to bring the battle blimp in, you know what I'm saying? So when we look at it, you'll notice that we have an air sweeper towards the left and we have an air sweeper facing towards the right. So ideally, a lot of times what you would like to do is split the difference and go between the air sweepers. But that might not always be a good idea, and let me show you why. Down here on the bottom side of the village, in between the air sweepers, we got a ton of defenses. We got 2 scatter shots, 1, 2, 3, 4 expos, and a clan castle, and a couple of heroes. Just way too much to bring a battle blimp in. You will not make it to the town hall, because remember, you need to take the battle blimp in with the super wizards to eliminate the town hall. That's very important for that second star. Now, what about the upper portion of the base? Well, there's a lot of spaces here for the possibility of hidden Teslas. You also have an Inferno tower, you got a wizard tower, you got 2 air defenses. There's just a lot of stuff going on here, and you might not be able to cover the distance or the travel time with that battle blimp. So what YK chooses to do is split the difference and send the battle blimp directly into one of the air sweeper locations using the lava hound to block. So the lava hound is going to be placed over here on the right side, and then they're going to go into this first air defense and air sweeper. Now the air sweeper is going to push the battle blimp away a little bit, but it will proceed because the air sweeper's focused on that lava hound. Same thing as the first attack with the invisibility spells and the rage spells and the super wizards, destroying the town hall, doing damage to various defenses in this range, as well as getting caught up on the clan castle troops and the archer queen. Now the super wizards will die, but this is where you go into step 2 with your earthquake spell and your lightning spells. So the earthquake spell is going to be placed in an area to do damage to the eagle as well as both of the inferno towers, and then he's going to use lightning spells sparingly to do damage to various defenses and destroy multiple defenses in this zone. Now when you're trying to consider where you're going to bring the heroes in, you're going to notice that YK always comes in with his heroes and ice golems on the area where he's already cleared out various defenses and buildings by the super wizards. So we're going to come over here on the right side of the village with the placement of a Yeti. Yeah, there goes our Yeti. And then he's going to follow it up with, I believe, the Barbarian King. There goes the King. Then he's going to drop the Queen, and then he's going to place the 2 Ice Golems. Now, the Ice Golems are really good because they block defenses, but they also freeze those defenses, allowing the Queen to eliminate them. And the Yeti is also a very tanky unit, and the Yeti mites do damage to buildings that target that Yeti, so that's very important to know about. Grand Warden's going to be placed. The balloon that came from the clan castle is going to be taken out by the poison spell and the Queen, and they're going to continue to proceed down towards the bottom side of this village. King's ability will be used, and I believe a super wall breaker will be dropped. Completely unnecessary, but he just got rid of it out of his queue of his army, and that way he can reset his army. The Grand Warden's ability will be used to protect the Ice Golem as well as the Yeti and the Barbarian King, and then they will eventually die, and it gives the Queen more time to eliminate buildings. Now, this is where YK starts to drop baby dragons, and using the balloons to look for seeking air mines, because right here, baby dragon just got taken out by a seeking air mine. That's one less baby dragon that could be doing damage to buildings in this area and picking up more percentage. Now, you'll notice that he's able to get the second star very easily as a Town Hall 12, but one thing that you really need to think about in Clan War Leagues is sometimes you need to try to get more percentage off of these higher level bases. That way you can help your clan achieve victory in the event of a tie. And that's something that a lot of players don't think about is not necessarily just their own attack, but how they can assist their clans get the win by gaining the second star, but also gaining a high percentage to achieve the victory in Clan War Leagues. So baby dragons are going to be placed around the outside of this base and achieve a higher level or a higher percentage. I think he gets all the way to 76% on this village, but I mean, beautiful work, a very patient attack, and again, with practice, you're going to be able to do this very repetitively. So what I'm going to do is I have this army trained up minus the Yetis because I have not unlocked the Yetis yet, and I'm going to try it for myself. All right, so now it's time for the moment of truth. Now we're trying to find ourselves a Town Hall 13, but I'm also trying to find something that's very similar to what we saw in the previous attacks, which was high level base with the scatter shots, and we're not really finding much of anything. But I want to see if I can perform the attack just like YK. Now we also have to think about certain things like the level of troops, the level of heroes. We also have to take into consideration the experience level on using this particular army. So we got ourselves a Town Hall 13 with scatter shots. Looks like the air sweepers are facing towards the left and the right, and we want to make sure that we take the Town Hall down. Now you got to practice this thing, man. It's not going to be easy or a first time go the first time you ever use it. So I'm going to try this out and see what happens. No promises. Joe's probably going to butcher it. Just going to throw that out there. Let's go ahead and release our Lava Hound, followed up by the Battle Blimp, and we're going to try to get in there to the Town Hall and take it down. Now it looks like we do have an Electro Dragon. Let's go ahead and drop our invisibility spell and our rage spell and our invisibility spell again. We have got to protect our super wizard. So let's release another invisibility spell, protecting them a little bit longer. They did take out the Town Hall, and then they're going to do damage to the center. Will we get the eagle? No, we will not get the eagle, but we will do damage to additional buildings on the opposite side of the village. All right, so let's try to get rid of this eagle by dropping our earthquake spell. We're going to do a little bit more damage. Now we're going to drop our lightning spell sparingly. That way we're not wasting them. So let's drop one here and do another one there and do damage to the single target, I hope. Can we get rid of that single target? Almost. Yeah, there we go. All right, we got rid of it. All right, so it looks like a bulk of the buildings up here in the upper portion of the village have been taken out. So let's go ahead and drop our archer over there. We do not have Yetis. That is something that is different from my attack to what you saw with YK's attack. Let's go ahead and drop a barbarian king, and then I think we're going to try to move our troops into this compartment, but we got to wait and see where that king goes and where the giants go before we release our ice golems. Okay, so that's where we're going. Looks like that's going to be the case. Let's go ahead and release our ice golems. Let's drop our queen. Let's release our super wall breaker, and let's go ahead and release our grand warden. We're going into the enemy queen, and it looks like our ice golem is taking a beating. Oh my gosh, man, that scatter shot is a monster, dudes. It is a straight up monster. Let's go ahead and drop a few balloons. Let's use that king's ability. Let's drop some baby dragons around the village to try to clear out multiple buildings, and let's go ahead and use the warden's ability to protect the king. That way he can continue to tank for that queen. Queen is going to go in there and take down the multi-target with the assistance of the barbarian king. We got the second star, so that was a plus. Now the one thing that I forgot to do here was drop the poison spell when the electro dragon came out, but it's all good. It's not a big deal. What else is there? We can drop baby dragon here. Let's go ahead and release a balloon to sneak in and take out that archer tower. Let's drop a few balloons here and the rest of our baby dragons to grab some more resources or some more buildings. That way we can kind of yank up the percentage here. The queen, her ability had to be used. She eliminated that expo, and she will continue to take out a few additional buildings, but she will get picked off by that cannon. So we get all the way up to 74%. Now, no, this base was not fully maxed out, but this was the very first time that I ever used this army. And again, this comes with practice and repetition. So as we move up and get our practice in for the Clan War Leagues, this is something that you have to take into consideration. You cannot go into Clan War Leagues for the very first time, never using this army, and expect to be successful. You just cannot expect to be a first time go unless you have a lot of experience in this game. And I believe that that is going to finish this up for today. We were successful, but we are full on gold. So we need to go ahead and spend off some of our gold and finish up the video just like this. Let's go ahead and put down our Eagle artillery for the next 2 weeks. Oh my gosh, man. And speaking on that note, we did have a comment in the last episode. Somebody was asking to see the magic items on this account. And so this is what I have for magic items. As a matter of fact, I think I'm going to go ahead and sell this shovel of obstacles for 50 gems. And then we are going to go ahead and use this builder potion that we got from the most recent clan games. That way we can try to take a little bit of time off of our builders. And that is going to finish us up for today, guys. Hopefully you were able to get something out of today's video. And if you need a good army to go in there and get the 2 stars against those high-level Town Hall 13s, this might be the army for you. But remember, you have to go out and practice it before you go into Clan War Leagues, and you really don't want to fail miserably and then turn around and blame me. It's just it's just not how this works, guys. I warned you. Hopefully you were able to get something out of today's video, and if you enjoyed the content, make sure to leave a like on the video, subscribe if you have not done so already, and if you like watching us quite regularly, turn on those notifications. Now, if you need any additional video support, or you would like to see the start of this free-to-play series right here, click one of those links over there, and we will see you in the next one, guys. Take care.